everyone, it's Chris. In today's video, I'll be discussing Ultimate Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 8, titled Back in Black. In this episode, Peter catches a cold, but things get worse when a new Spider-Man dressed in black tries to replace him. When the terrifying Venom returns, Spider-Man must stop the villain and save his best friend Harry, who has bonded with the symbiote. Is it just me, or Harry, the little watch where he keeps the symbiote, does that remind you a lot of like a Ben 10 watch, the Omnitrix? When I saw that in this episode, I'm like, is that a capsule or a watch where he keeps the symbiote, or is he gonna switch between 10 aliens and switch to an alien? Jet Ray. Let's swing into action. Now, let's discuss the episode's strengths. An intriguing premise, black suit Spider-Man, and the intense action sequences. First, the intriguing premise. The episode presents a compelling scenario where Spider-Man must face a corrupted version of himself. Spider-Man knows the corruption will eventually affect Harry, but the real question is, when? Now, in most scenarios that involve the symbiote bonding with somebody, over time, their attitude and their essentially personality really becomes more aggressive and more angry. Next, Black Suit Spider-Man. He fights Dragon Man robot / android throughout the episode. Witnessing Spider-Man fight a non-Spider-Man villain is interesting, and this villain is a nod to the Fantastic Four. Black Suit Spider-Man's design looks excellent, as always. Harry wearing the black suit is a fresh twist for the time compared to previous versions. Nowadays, Harry being bonded with the symbiote, it's well common, but back in 2012, that was something new for the black suit formula. Nowadays, we've seen Harry being bonded with the symbiote in Ultimate Spider-Man. We even saw it in Marvel Spider-Man 2. The symbiote's sinister corruption resembles past versions. It influences Harry throughout the episode until Venom finally achieves complete control. Next, the intense action sequences. Venom vs. Spider-Man are incredible as they battle throughout the city. The action sequences are thrilling and filled with destruction, smashing, electrifying, and, of course, Spider-Man's witty comments. One thing I wanted to point out in these action sequences, particularly the ones at the end with Spider-Man versus Venom, where Spider-Man has no web fluid. He's like run out. He doesn't have any fluid for his web shooter. So I really like how this essentially showcases Spider-Man's, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's very limited during these fight sequences or action sequences. In the end, on the rooftop of Oscorp, Spider-Man swings a large metal pole and smashes Venom into a billboard. This electrocutes him, causing Venom to explode. Spider-Man believes Venom is gone, but it's later revealed that a piece of the symbiote peeks out of Harry's ear. Now, something I wanted to point out before the end of this episode is that I really do like the part where Spider-Man is really thinking to himself, should I tell Harry that, Spider-Man's Peter Parker? Should I tell him that I am Spider-Man? And I really do like how this episode, throughout it, Peter's really thinking, like, should I tell everybody? You just had to tell people. You just had to tell people. Which is very true. If Peter Parker told people that he was Spider-Man, all these supervillains would go after his loved ones, which we have seen before. Even though Harry couldn't put it together, like, Peter Parker was sick, vampire sneeze, and it's like, Spider-Man's also sick, he's sneezing. It's like, Harry, you couldn't put two and two together? Wait a minute, is Peter Parker Spider-Man? Because both of them are sick? Like, I feel like Harry could have picked up on that. Back in Black establishes a powerful and confident direction for Venom in this universe, even if his path is predictable. Now, I wanted to explain that. Chris, what do you mean his path is predictable? Even if he's destroyed, he's going to come back in some capacity. So it really makes his fights feel anticlimactic. I wanted to point out something in the last episode, but I completely spaced on, is that it's very different to see Venom's weakness be electricity, which is something very different, because usually most of the time symbiotes don't like high-pitched sound and fire and other weaknesses, but mostly it's high-pitched sounds, because that's the first thing that comes to when I think of symbiotes. The high-pitched sounds, Spider-Man 3, the Spectacular Spider-Man, a lot of them emphasize that they don't like high-pitched sounds. But I notice in this series so far, I'm not going to talk about other seasons, but so far I noticed that this Venom doesn't like electricity. The intriguing premise will have you hooked until the episode's climactic showdown. Black Suit Spider-Man is impressive, no matter who is under the mask. The action sequences are well animated, engaging, and mostly enjoyable. This episode expertly combines action, humor, and character development, setting the stage for exciting possibilities ahead. I'm Spider-ManChris, and I will see you in the next one.